you guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Sophia, aka the Doc is Hope, and today I want to tell you about how I started sewing and my entire journey to where I am right now. So let's go ahead and get started. When I was younger, my grandma actually took a summer to teach me how to sew, and I wasn't quite old enough to understand everything, but I did remember a lot. So off and on throughout the years, I've just been so busy. But this past spring, I took the time to really sit down and relearn and refocus, just get into it. So yeah, so my grandmother was a seamstress. Sadly, unfortunately, she passed away when I was in the 7th grade, so I was about 12. It was very unexpected, very sudden. So unfortunately, I don't have her with me today to help me along my journey, but I know that she's watching and I know that she's here with me. So I do have my grandmother's sewing machine. So let's see, I'm gonna zoom in on that so you guys can take a look. All right, so this thing is so heavy. It's an Atlas. I don't even think they make these anymore, but I don't know if it's made out of iron or I don't know, but it's so heavy. And I don't even know, I've never used it, but it's just so awesome to have that with me. And then also, I'll show you guys a picture. All right, there we go. This is my grandma, my mother's mom. She actually made this dress, and she made most of the clothes that she wore. And yeah, sorry you guys, it's just kind of emotional, but she was the greatest. She was the greatest. And okay, but basically, you guys, that's where it started for me. And I'm so grateful to have had her to start me down that path. So shouts out to grandma. Okay, so as a child, I always loved fashion. I always loved clothes. I love shoes, always have. And you guys, literally, I don't have pictures or videos because people weren't really doing that back then, but I would, for hours, I mean hours, until I was like 10 or something, play with my Barbie dolls. And I never liked the clothes that they made for them. And so what I would do is literally take socks and I would cut them up. They were different colored socks, and I would make like dresses and jackets and hats and scarves and like leg warmers. And I would just like dress my Barbies how I wanted them to look. So that was something that I loved doing. And yeah, I've just always loved fashion. So that brings me to where I am today. I always had a passion for it. I literally would have to, when I started doing it again this spring, lock myself in the room for hours. And it was so bad. Like, I would cut the patterns and they would be all jagged. I would cut my fabric and it just was bad. I was picking the wrong fabrics. I was sticking myself with pins all the time. I was cutting myself with the rotary cutter, burning myself with the iron. But this time I said, I'm not going to give up. I will not give up because for some reason I'm supposed to be doing this. So literally day after day after day after day, I just kept going. I felt like quitting so many times, y'all. And I just said, no, this time I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up. I'll be better. Every day I'll be better. And so, one model that I like to live by is one day better. And I really do believe that. Like, you may not be able to do it all in one day, but every day you can be one day better if you just take steps towards it. So, yeah, that's my journey. That's where I am. And what happened in spring, I forgot to share, is that My sister is a real estate agent, and she had a photo shoot with Corey Reese and a stylist that was there. Her name was V, and I'm sorry, Patrice Patrice B. There we go. And she styled her, and I was just giddy. Like, I was sitting there watching, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing something in this avenue. Like, I feel it. This is my passion. It welled up so much emotion within me, and I just felt like I had to do something. I can't just allow this fire to burn within me and not do something. So literally that day, my mom was like, it seems like you missed your calling. And she talked about, what I used to do with my doll clothes. And it clicked, and I was like, all right, Lord, I hear you. I hear you. Like, I didn't necessarily miss my calling because I'm not quite dead yet, or hopefully nowhere near. But it's not too late. And that's another message that I want to share with you guys. It's never too late. I know that sounds cliche sometimes, but like, seriously, no matter how old you are, no matter what you've been through in life, it's not too late to start and be great at something. So thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, we'll see where we go. Later.